This week in breaking news, Baron Corbin has been suspended by Shane McMahon after a vicious beatdown on Sami Zayn on Talking Smack. The suspension will last 1 whole week. Charlotte officially has gold running through her veins. In related news, doctors have revealed that Luke Gallows has pure vitamin C running through his veins, so that explains a lot. And finally, on behalf of WWE's Most Ridiculous, I would like to officially apologise to Ryan Dilbert for calling him a butt nugget on Twitter this week. Emotions got the better of me. My want to be a good brother got the better of me. You are a valuable member of society, not a butt nugget. We'll be back with more later. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a world first here at WWE's Most Ridiculous. We are doubling up on a love dedication. Your new SmackDown Live Tag Team #1 contenders. Miracles happen, dreams come true. They light up my life like nobody else. And that's ironic because they don't like sundials. They will go on to face the Uso Uglies for the titles at Backlash. Until then, they will continue to win hearts, curb ugliness, make the world a better place. Currently, I am in plans to wed one Harambe. I stand by that. However, with recent developments, I feel it's only right that I invite Breezango into this wedding. One might say I'm building an army of love. Rusev wants a championship match. In the current climate of WWE, with the happenings going on with the championship belt, we believe it's time for a Rusev push. On behalf of Rusev and all Bulgarians everywhere, we here at WWE's Most Ridiculous would like to start a petition to get this happening. We are also releasing a new range of merchandise in support of Rusev and his push. T-shirts, your hats, your cups, still pending on a Rusev line of mitts for pits. Bulgarians aren't too happy about that one. It's time. This week it was announced that a Vince McMahon biopic will be coming to screens near you. Studio executives look no further. We have got you covered. We'd like to nominate one Robert De Niro, one Al Pacino, or something a little different. Linda McMahon will be played by Dame Helen Mirren. This is Linda throughout the ages. She could play Vince if she wanted. Helen Mirren is possibly Vince McMahon. Ryan Satin suggested one of the finest bits of casting I've ever heard. Nicolas Cage as Warrior. I need this. I need this. Eric Bischoff's casting will depend on who does play Vince McMahon. Al Pacino plays Vince McMahon. Vince and Linda. Ric Flair would be played by Sir Ian McKellen. Now, Shane McMahon, when coming up with ideas for casting, I did put his picture into a celebrity lookalike generator online. This is what came up. It's an option. However, I would actually personally really like to nominate Fred Savage for this role. Stephanie McMahon. My showreel is up online. My age range is also from birth to current Stephanie McMahon, so... For the role of Triple H, John Cena, Seth Rollins, Enzo Amore. And finally, for the role of Hornswoggle, Peter Dinklage. We had a very interesting development on SmackDown Live this week. Charlotte versus Naomi for the Women's Championship, and then the unthinkable happened. The Mean Girls were back, leaving both women for dead-ish. It's a sad state of affairs. The SmackDown Live women's roster is imploding. And at this point in time, it would be so easy to blame one Hogsworth for the doing. However, we here at WWE's Most Ridiculous decided to get out our investigation hats and do some digging. After the said beatdown, this photo was released on WWE.com. Natty, she's a heart. Obviously the Regina George of this operation. Carmella, Karen Smith. Tamina, Gretchen Wieners, looking on suspiciously at James Ellsworth, Katie Heron of the group. We here at WWE's Most Ridiculous has seen Mean Girls several times. We have studied Mean Girls. We have lived Mean Girls several times. So we know the situation well. That look between Tamina and Lord Mayor President James Hogsworth, it's as loud as silence. It is silence because it's a picture, but a picture paints 1,000 words. It's subtext. It's Chekhov in a photograph. So what will we see next? Will Becky Lynch join Charlotte and Naomi and take on the Plastics? Will we finally get that intergender match between Becky Lynch and Hogsworth? Who will be the 4th member to join the Heathers versus the Plastics? Will this rivalry reach a perfect 10? We here at WWE's Most Ridiculous. So last week, as highlighted on WWE's Most Ridiculous, we detailed how superstar referee John Cohen was launched from the breaking ring. This week, I'd like to continue on with the highlighting of the refs. 2 matches in particular, refereed by Rod Zapata and Chad Patton, respectively. The sheer concern on Rod Zapata's face as Matt Hardy went to the top rope ready to launch himself. The extreme fear in Chad Patton when it seriously looked like Harambe was going to kill Kalisto. These referees normally blending into the background in their black and white stripes, just like zebras. I feel it's time for them to shine, more like peacocks. WWE referees, I salute you. Keep up the good fight.